Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and I'm just starting to do the battery test review for the Yuphoria. I put in my secondary SIM on this where I use it heavily on 3G for tethering as well as web browsing, but I don't do a lot of voice calls with this one. I just put one SIM in here and it's Airtel 3G SIM, and we are not able to get 4G in Delhi as of now. And I've just fully charged this phone. Today is 18th of May and it's around 11:18 a.m. I've just unplugged this phone from charging and the battery percentage is close to 100%, 99% to be precise. I'm gonna use it for a day or two on my regular usage, the way I use it. I'm not gonna turn off this phone until it reaches a battery level of below 20%, and I'll come back to you showing you the kind of usage that I have done on this phone and how the battery has drained. So it will give you a use case scenario of a typical user who uses one SIM card and uses a lot of 3G, and your usage may vary from my usage, so results may be very different for you. But this I'm just gonna do it the way I use my phone and show you how long the battery lasts. So I'm just gonna start this test and I'll come back to you. I'll record the clips again, probably not here in my office, somewhere else. When this phone hits 20% or below, I'll come back and make one more clip, upload this entire video in a day or two so that you know that how much is the battery holding up. Probably later, as long as this phone is running, I'm not gonna finish this video. I'm just gonna wait for this to die down. So make sure you watch this video to the end to see the results. And this is the end of our battery test where we hit a battery percentage of 15%. And let me show you the usage profile and tell you how much this phone lasted me on my battery test. Today is the day 3rd, that is 20th of May, and we started this test on 18th, which is right here. This is 19th, and I used this phone mostly in standby and I did not lose any battery. On 19th, I used it for around 3 hours on tethering, where I used the 3G SIM on this phone and made this a Wi-Fi hotspot and used the Wi-Fi hotspot feature for some time, and the battery sharply dropped from around 70% to 30-40%. And after that I did not use it much and it sustained quite long. And after that, another drop that you see here is because of tethering, which is again on the 3rd day, which I used it for around half an hour on tethering. So it drains quite a lot when you are using 3G data aggressively, and especially tethering feature. But the overall standby time is very impressive, and it is lasting me around 3 days if I'm not using it very heavily. For a light user, it will easily last 1.5 to 2 days. For a moderate user, 1 to 1.5 days, and for a heavy user, it should still last 1 full day if you are a mixed user and do not use very aggressive gaming, etc. So the battery here is doing a good job, and I kind of like the way the battery is performing on this phone, considering that it comes only for 7,000 rupees and comes with a meager 20 to 30 milliampere hour battery. This is all we have on our battery test of the Micromax Yuphoria. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for more such videos, make sure to hit the red subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.